Hello, Junior 5 students. How are you? This is the time to study science. So, we will study lesson 3 from concept 1, unit 3. This is me, Shaimaa Hamdy, and you are watching the Big Sister channel. So, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Also, press the bell button to get all the new notifications. So, let's start our lesson. We have here activity 6, Earth's systems, as we will discuss in more details the 4 systems of the Earth. Okay, but first, we need to know what is the meaning of the Earth has a sphere shape that isn't completely round. So, it's a sphere shape that isn't completely round. So, what do you guess? If the Earth looks like picture 1 or picture 2? Yes, it looks like picture 2, as isn't completely round. As picture 1 is a round shape, it looks like the ball, yes, but Earth isn't completely round as a ball. This is the first information that you should know. Now we will talk and learn more about the Earth's systems. Can you tell me what are the systems of Earth? Yes, we have 4 systems. First, geosphere. Yes, geosphere. And we have hydrosphere, biosphere, and atmosphere. Okay? We know that geo and geosphere means what? Earth. Okay? Ground, land. Also, there is another name for the geosphere, which is lithosphere. Lithosphere. Le, I, so, t, e, l. Lithosphere. Okay? And this system contains what? Yes, includes rocks, soil, minerals, molten rocks, and landforms as mountains, valleys. Okay? So this is the first one. The second system, we have the hydrosphere. And from what we studied before, we know that hydrosphere is about water, include water on Earth. Even this water is salt water or fresh water. We have examples like oceans, seas, rivers, groundwater, and glacier. And we will see glaciers as blocks of ice, mountains of ice. These are glaciers. Okay? Okay. Here we have the third system, which is biosphere. And we know bio means life. So it includes all living organisms, human, animals, plants, microorganisms. Okay? And we have the fourth system, which is atmosphere. And atmos means what? Vapor. Okay? So it's about air and gases. So it includes all gases surrounding the Earth. Okay? Even it's oxygen, nitrogen gas, carbon dioxide, water vapor. Okay? So here I will show you the 4 systems. First we have, yes, geosphere or lithosphere. Okay? And it includes the landforms like mountains, vales, rocks, minerals, molten rocks, and we will see. This is minerals. Mineral means a solid that has one substance. Most of them like that. Like what? Like gold, silver, aluminium. And as you see here, this is an examples for minerals. And these are different from what? Rocks. As you see here, this is a rock. Rock may contain more than one mineral mixture of substances, okay? Okay, and here, this is the molten rocks. As you see, they are rocks in the liquid state. It comes from volcanoes, okay? So this is the molten rocks. All of these are features for the geosphere or lithosphere. We have mountain and valley. Also, these landforms are included in the geosphere or lithosphere, okay? Now, we will talk about the hydrosphere. As we know, oceans and rivers and these water bodies. But the new one here, we have the glaciers. Glaciers. And glaciers looks like mountains of ice, okay? As it is water in the solid state. Here we have the atmosphere. We know that the atmosphere includes mixture of gases surrounding the earth. And here about the biosphere, which includes plants, human, and animals, microorganisms. All of these are included in the biosphere. So, what do you think? Do the four Earth's surface interact with each other? I want you to answer me with yes or no. Yes. The answer is yes. So, the four Earth systems interact with each other, okay? As we have some phenomena, and we'll discuss this word now. Some phenomena that show the interaction between the different four systems of Earth. Well, the meaning of phenomena, facts that can be observed. You can see these facts that shows you that the four systems interact with each other. And phenomena is plural, and the singular is phenomenon, okay? And it is easy to write, as you can divide this word into four syllables. We have f, e, okay? As we know, ph makes the sound f. And then we have n, o, m. Phenom, e, na. Okay, phenomena. So now it's time to play a game. I will tell you the phenomena, and you will guess the systems that interact. So, is it nice? So, let's start it. Okay. First, we have the phenomenon erosion of rocks by water. What do you think? Here, the interaction between which of the Earth's systems? Yes, we studied erosion before, and we know that erosion is transportation of small particles of rocks into another place by water or wind. Okay, so this is the erosion by water, and these small particles of the soil or rocks are transported to another place. So here, the two systems that interact with each other, rocks belongs to geosphere and water belongs to hydrosphere. So hydrosphere interacts with geosphere. So let's go to another phenomenon. Okay, so we have here formation of lakes. What do you think? Do you know how the lakes are formed? So here I want to tell you information about it. As you see here in this picture, the rains and snow and melting ice flows from the high altitudes like mountains and collected in a lower altitude like a valley, okay? So this how the lakes formed. So here, the interaction between what and what? Yes, between rocks or land and water. So, as you said, land belongs to geosphere or lithosphere, yes, and water belongs to hydrosphere. So here the interaction between hydrosphere and geosphere or lithosphere. I want you to know the two terms, okay? Okay, here we have another phenomenon. During photosynthesis process, plants take in carbon dioxide gas, okay, from the air and gives out oxygen gas, which is important for respiration to all living organisms, okay? So here, the interaction between which of the systems of Earth? Yes, the phenomenon here about the photosynthesis in the plant, and plant is a living organism, yes, and carbon dioxide and oxygen that belong to the atmosphere. Also, we have here when the living organisms use these gases in respiration. Also, this is an interaction between the biosphere and atmosphere. Here we reach to the last phenomenon we have. During photosynthesis process, plant roots absorb nutrients from the soil to make their own food. We know this information. So here, which systems are interacting with each other? Yes, as you say, the plant belongs to the biosphere and the soil belongs to what? Yes, geosphere or lithosphere. So here the interaction between biosphere and geosphere, okay? We reach to the end of this activity. Excellent, Junior 5 students that participate with me by your thinking and answering these questions. Now we will go activity 7, characteristics of the hydrosphere and biosphere, as we will know some information about the hydrosphere and biosphere. First, we start with biosphere, some characteristics, okay, some features of the biosphere. It is any part of Earth which life can exist, where it includes human, animals, and plants, okay? Any part of Earth that these living organisms can live and survive, this is biosphere, okay? So here we have a term called biome. Biome, okay? And biome means it is a large area, okay, of the world that have the similar soil, climate, plant, and animals, okay? If we have a large area that have the same soil, same climate, and same plants and animals live in it, this is biome, okay? As what? If you see here, this map, you see here yellow part, this represent the desert. It is a large area, okay? As we see here, that represent desert, and desert has a similar weather or climate and similar animals and organisms live in this ecosystem. So we can say this is the desert biome, okay? Also, we have the orange parts represent the savanna, and the green color represents the tropical rainforests. So each area of those, as you see, covered a large part of the earth and have the similar climate, similar living organisms, so we can say this is biome. As we see here, some examples here, desert biome, okay, has the same climate, same kind of animals and plants that live in this biome, okay? Here, this is the grassland biome, okay? And here is a rainforest biome, as it is a large area of the world that has a similar soil, climate, plant, and animals, okay? Another examples like forest biome and wetland biome, as a large area of the world has the same climate, same features, and animals and plants, okay? Human is part of biosphere that can affect all the Earth's systems. We know human is part of the biosphere because it is a living organism, and human can affect all the other systems: biosphere, atmosphere, geosphere, and hydrosphere. Can you give me examples? Okay, I will help you. As we see here, I choose some of the negative effects that you studied before that man do in the Earth systems, as cutting trees or overfishing. So this is affected what? Yes, other living organisms. So a man effect on the biosphere. Also, air pollution, which affects the atmosphere, and water pollution that affects the hydrosphere. So human is a part of the biosphere that can affect all the Earth systems. I mentioned the negative effects, but there are also good effects. But I give you these as examples for this sentence to know how the human is a part of biosphere that can affect all the Earth systems. From the characteristics of the biosphere, we studied the term biome, and we take more examples about biomes, okay? And we know that the human affects all the Earth's systems. Now we will move to the characteristics of the hydrosphere, as it includes all liquid, solid, and gaseous water on Earth. Like what? Yes, water bodies, different water bodies, rainwater, glaciers, as we mentioned, water vapor, all of these belong to the hydrosphere. We know that about 71% of Earth is covered by water, maybe salt water or fresh water, but the salt water represent 96.5% of the water on Earth, okay? As the fresh water represents only 3.5% of water, and this is a very small percentage. As if you see this circle, this is the percentage of water on Earth, 71%. And this small yellow part, this is a percentage of the fresh water on the Earth, 3.5% only, okay? Salt water like what? Like seas, oceans, gulfs, which called bay. Like we have examples like the Gulf of Suez and Gulf of Aqaba, okay? And some lakes. So salt water includes seas, oceans, gulfs, bay, in another name, and some lakes. Fresh water as rivers, underground water, rainwater, and most of lakes. Now, I will tell you a surprising fact. Most of the fresh water on Earth isn't found in liquid or running water, but it is found in the form of frozen water. Do you imagine that most of the fresh water found in the form of frozen water as ice? Most of the fresh water found as frozen water, as glacier, okay? Another example for the fresh water, the groundwater. And groundwater lies beneath, under the Earth's surface, and it has been leaked there, go there, through a layer of porous rocks. And we studied these before, as there is a layer of porous rocks that have pores, so the water go through these pores and collected beneath the Earth's surface, okay? Now, we know some characteristics for the biosphere and some characteristics about the hydrosphere. Now, we'll take some examples of interaction between the hydrosphere and biosphere, as plants need water to survive, and human drinks water to survive. Also, animals drink water to survive, and water is a habitat for fish, and many living organisms live in water. So, with this, we finish our lesson. I hope it was useful for you. So thank you for watching and goodbye.